Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, respected elders, children, what time is it now? Good afternoon. I'm very pleased to be here this afternoon, although it's under very, very difficult conditions for you. As you know, all across our country, we have been having record-breaking rainfall, and the water is enormous. So all across the country, we have our Guyanese brothers and sisters suffering, especially the farmers. And praise God, so far, we have not had any major impact on loss of life under these circumstances. But we have loss of property, loss of income, loss of farms, displacement, and that is why we are out here. I decided to come here myself today because of the magnitude of the problem you are facing. And today with me I have the Minister of Agriculture, Zulfikar Mustafa, and I have the head of the CDC. Okay? Now these two gentlemen will be very important faces for you. Because now, immediately, this gentleman here will be working to provide support for the families in the village. And then this gentleman here will be working with you, especially the farmers, to see what support and how we can support you after this to recover. Because the damage is tremendous. And we are aware that definitely you will need help. I am here personally to let you know that we understand your pain. We feel your pain. And I want to commit to you that you will get help and the government will help the community and help the farmers. We will be helping you. You need not to worry about that. We will be helping you. But our immediate task now is to ensure people have food, shelter, access to medical facilities, and medical care. So today, I'm here to tell you a few things. One, from our assessment, we have 60 households that are completely affected, and 169 farms. Now, Council, you will tell us if that will need adjustment. But that is what has been relayed to us, and that is why I'm here, to listen to you directly to see what is the impact. So tomorrow, we're going to send in direct support in the form of foodstuffs for the family, hampers for the families. And this is the shelter, right? This is the shelter. We're going to ask the CDC to send in special packages for this shelter. So you'll have enough foodstuff, you'll have enough materials here that the shelter needs. Including, we will leave tablets, water purification tablets, to be used at the shelter. So you can have proper drinking water. Alright? So after the survey, we're going to come in with a long-term help, right? I'm not here to make long speeches, but to listen to you, to see if you have any ideas. But let us deal with the flood for now. I'm going to come back, I'm going to deal with other issues. But for now, let us deal with the flood and how we can assist. Okay? Okay, my brothers and sisters? You know, basically we are here today on a listening mission. Okay. We've been flying over the entire area. As you're aware, this is unusual record-breaking rainfall all across the country. So what you're facing with here, we are faced with in every single region. And we have been going to communities. We know these are heavily affected communities. So I wanted just to stop and to say to you that the government is committed to helping now and also in helping to restore normalcy, especially for the farmers who I know are going through tremendous difficulties now. So our immediate task is to bring emergency relief, that is to ensure people have access to food, they have access to shelter, they have access to medical supplies and emergency medical kits. So we have started with the food, and the emergency medical kits are being put together, and that will come into the communities. We also have packages, cleaning agents that will come to the community. With me today, I have the head of the CDC, and I have Minister Zulfikar Mustafa, the Minister of Agriculture, who will come back here. Okay? So these are challenging times for us. As I said, it's a national emergency, it's a national disaster, but be assured that the government is committed to helping every single family and helping people through this phase, and then to get back to normalcy and help back with your livelihood. Unfortunately, these floods are coming at the time when we're also dealing with a pandemic. And those are the challenges we have. So what we want to hear from the communities, and today we're going to just stick to the issues of the flood. We're going to come back to talk about broader development issues. Any particular issue you would like to raise with us that is specific to your communities, and to see how, when we come back with the intervention, we'll be able to address those. I'm going to ask the head of the CDC to tell you what our plans are now and what you can expect in the next 72 hours. And then Minister Zulfikar will tell you our plans in terms of helping the farmers, especially not only in this area but throughout the region. So,
good afternoon, everyone. I am Colonel Craig, the Director General of the Civil Defense Commission. We have been assessing the different communities within the sub-district. Captain Collins, I think you would have met him, and Minister Sukai. They're going from community to community to see what's happening. And once we've confirmed and verified certain impacts, and even though we're also receiving photographs of what's happening, we started to pre-position supplies. Already over 250 food hampers already at Cameron to send to the most affected areas. We're also pre-positioning cleaning supplies, and we're going to continue to monitor the water level. If there's a need for a person to be housed in shelters, we will work with the communities to ensure shelters are established, ensure there is beds, there's cots, and there is food for anyone who is displaced. So we'll continue to work with you. As long as we get the information, we'll come and assist the communities as much as possible. Thank you.
just to add to what Craig is saying, you see, it might be bright and sunny right now, and people might think the problem is over, that there is no rain. But I can tell you from our assessment, the volume of water that has to come down. The water has to be drained. So the volume of water that still has to come down is enormous. So this challenge is going to be with us, at least over the next couple of days and so on. So we have to work out a plan to take that into consideration.
And we have a 24-hour system. I'll leave the card so people could call and report any information in terms of water level increase, any impact at any time. 24 hours, 24/7 is operating. The number is 600-7500, but I'll share some of these cards so you can call, and there's a person here to answer you and take information and help. If you're not getting a regional person or you're not getting any other person, you can get the Civil Defense Commission. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, and good afternoon. Like the President said, that we have seen unprecedented rainfall. Heavy rainfall for the last 30 years. This is the highest amount of rainfall that fell for this period of time. And we know for a fact that many farmers who depend on their livelihood, their livelihood now has been destroyed or has been destroyed. And we will work, as the President rightly said, from the Ministry of Agriculture, we will work with you. What we'll do, we'll come back as soon as the flood is finished. We'll have teams to go and do assessment. We will ensure that each and every farmer get back to the land, go back to the farm. And thousands of farms have been destroyed across the country. Not only in Camarang and Jawala or Region 7, but right across this country. Region 9, Region 8, on the coastal land. So we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of assessment to do. And we have a lot of, we have to do ensure that farmers, because agriculture is important for us. Agriculture is once again taking back the spotlight, but when we are moving now, we see this heavy rainfall and flood come and destroy. But rest assured, we'll continue to assist the farmers, and we'll continue to ensure that we work with you to go back to your farm. So what we'll do an assessment, who is planting whatever crop. We'll ensure that we help you to go back to the farm and start back those crops and start back your farm so that you can continue your livelihood. So we'll send team in this community as soon as the water has been receded, and we'll start the assessment and work with the villagers, work with the community to get back all the farmers back to the farm.